Hi, it's Professor Jeff again. We're going to talk in these two chapters in this module about two more topics which are kind of related, those being organizational structure, organizational culture. We're going to talk about how these are similar, but again, like leadership and communication in Module 3, they're almost too closely together or too close together to be able to discuss them one at a time because they're so integral to each other. We'll first talk about organizational structure, which is really how a company is divided up, how it's divisioned or departmentalized, kind of like the org chart. Then we're going to talk about organizational culture. Culture is that combination of assumptions and beliefs and values and attitudes that make up how we as a group work together. Maybe even kind of get to ethics at some level. We're going to talk about different types of cultures because there are different types of cultures. There's actually themes of cultures out there we can talk about in this chapter, this section, to understand what those types of cultures are, where they came from, and kind of the internal and external factors that influence those cultures in our organizations. We're also going to talk about various structures. We're going to see where the structures come from. We're going to see where certain structures fit, when they fit, why they fit. And we're going to look at words of like hierarchy and matrix and span of control and figure out what those mean in terms of organizational structure. We're going to look at whether or not one combination of culture and structure is inherently better, or is there a combination that's better in different times, in different places, in different organizations, in different markets? We're going to figure out if we can change culture and or structure. Can we change one without the other, or do we have to change them both at the same time? We're also going to figure out if we need to change, how should we do that, and how should we not do it? And last, we're going to figure out that if we're looking at taking a new job, we're probably interested in both the structure and the culture. Well, that's good because that's our life in the new company. When we come in a new company, we are immediately exposed to both the structure in terms of how we were brought in and the culture, which is our work environment. We probably think we know about the structure from the outside, and we may know about the structure from the outside. We may think we know about the culture from the outside, but we probably don't know much about the culture from the outside because we learn about that when we interact with the people, and we learn about the unwritten rules. See, structure is more about written stuff, and culture is more about unwritten stuff. Yeah, culture will come out in the employee manual, but really culture comes out when we figure out how do we actually get along in the organization, what's allowed, what isn't allowed, what's frowned upon, and what is recommended for success. So again, these two chapters are very closely related. They are separate, but they're closely related, helping us understand how an organization can be successful or what may keep an organization from being successful. And most likely, you'll be able to experience some of this, or you'll be able to share some of your experiences of this, no matter where you've been, because you've all been involved in organizations with a structure and a culture.